Thailand versus India. Which country suits you well? As always, let us all find out by answering the following questions. What are the tourist attractions in these countries? How safe will you be? Will you be fine with the country's law? Do you speak the language? How easy is it to integrate into these societies? What's the job market like? How will you be able to get a retirement or resident visa? What are the real estate costs? So, let's get started. There can be no doubt that Thailand has some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Their crystal clear water and fine white sand are just some of the reasons why tourists continuously grow in numbers on this side of the world every year. Aside from Thailand's nature tripping, another notable reason why people from across the globe influx in Thailand is its nightlife scenes. Thailand's nightlife is simply incomparable. Any person who has experienced Thailand's nightlife can confirm this. The vibe, with all its exoticness, will simply leave you burning for your next visit. Thailand's infrastructure is basically catered for everything that a tourist could possibly ask for. This is significantly important considering that 55.6% of the country's GDP comes from its service sector. However, having everything catered around Thailand's tourism industry had impacted the same industry in the long run. To name one, the natural beauty of the place slowly died out due to overcrowding. Meanwhile, India's landscapes are as amazingly rich as its cultural traditions. From the peaks of the Himalaya to the beautiful beaches, the country has a gift of outdoor attractions. You can explore their scenic wildlife safaris and observe their famous big cats like Bengali tiger, Asiatic lion, and leopard on a paddle in the shimmering waters of coastal retreats. However, the country's infrastructure is way behind compared to Thailand, and for this reason, India is continuously losing its chance of being at the top of the world's tourists' destination. It is not clear whether the country's backward infrastructure would be resolved anytime soon. For my Indian friends, please comment down below if there is any update on this. Similarly, whereas Thailand is very strict when it comes to throwing garbage out in the street, the Indian government is still struggling to have their people follow this basic rule. On the other hand, cultural tourism is what's behind India's tourists' attractions. India has gone through several rulers from various nations for centuries. These rulers greatly influenced India's culture. This can be seen in their vibrant traditional customs, festivities, architecture, and languages. Food. How safe will you be? According to nationmaster.com, assault rate of Thailand is at ranked 63rd, 68% more than India, which is at ranked 73th. On rape, Thailand ranked at number 26th, that is 4 times more than India, which is currently at rank 28th. On a little side comment from a previous tourist, although faced by all races, specifically for white women, the harassment faced can be extreme. Passing derogatory comments, being surrounded by disproportionately high males in private spaces, constant attempts to touch, actually groping, the list goes on and on. With the overall crime rate including robberies, assaults, kidnaps, etc. Nationmaster.com ranked India at number 10th. That is 3 times more than Thailand, which is at rank 20th. Another question to ask yourself is, will you be fine with the country's law? Again, this is a very broad topic. But let's look at some of them. In Thailand, it's a crime to step on any Thai currency, to throw chewing gum on the pavement, to drive without a shirt on, to badmouth any of the royal family. It is punishable by 15 years imprisonment. India. Attempting suicide is a crime, and a legal punishment awaits a person who fails to die. Homosexual intercourse is illegal. There is a different legal drinking age in each state. Kerala, India imposes a penalty for anyone having more than 2 children. It is a legal requirement for Indian Air Force pilots' legs to be bigger than 90 centimeters, and you need a permit to own and/or fly a kite. So let's say that you are okay with all of those previous concerns. My next question would be, do you speak the language? A language barrier can and may happen to you. Majority of foreigners' issues in Thailand rooted in the language barrier. Although in every situation, when the language barrier gets in the way, a Thai usually smile to convey his or her message, hence the moniker, the Land of Smile, came into existence. That is because very few percentages of Thai can speak English at a good conversational level. On the other hand, some Indians can speak comprehensible English. This is because India was part of the British Commonwealth for many years. Although it is undeniable that Indian accents in addition to their head movement can cause a lot of confusion to native English speakers. This is especially so that nodding one's head everywhere in the world means yes and shaking the head from side to side means no. This is not the case in India. Never assume that an Indian disagree when he shakes his head from side to side because most of the time, it means go on, I'm listening. How easy is it to integrate into these countries' society? Well, there is a reason why Thailand is called the land of smile. Most Thais are naturally nice, courteous and very helpful, particularly to foreigners. Although cultural misunderstandings and may happen to you personally especially because of the language barrier. Thailand is the only country in Southeast Asia not colonized by any Western country. This explains the reason why Thailand's culture is extremely different from that of many Western countries. If you love a completely unique culture, you'll love Thailand. Similarly, Indians generally love meeting new people, especially foreigners. If you let yourself experience India and take it for whatever it is rather than from how you think things should be, if you let yourself learn to love the exotic and intrinsic colorful Indian culture, you'll not only survive India, you'll thrive in it as well. Before you know it, you'll be wearing a green, yellow, orange, bright pink-colored dress while stacking your arms with a multitude of bangles too. Notice I said, survive. That's because, as far as everyone knows, some parts of India are still very much below the poverty line. People are doing whatever they can to make money, and that may include trying to sell $1 worth of merchandise for $100. If you'll agree, then that's your choice, otherwise, they'll just normally leave you be. What's the job market like? Although 8.8% of adults in India are unemployed, compared to Thailand's 0.7%, we must mention that there is currently a labor shortage concerning positions suitable for expats. This is mainly due to the rapid expansion of foreign investors in India. India has become a major world center for IT and business outsourcing. This, in turn, opened a lot of job opportunities for expats, especially in the field of language teaching. Will you be able to get a resident visa? To apply for a Thai permanent residence visa, you must be older than 50 years old and a holder of a non-immigrant visa in Thailand for the past 3 years in order to qualify. Additionally, you must at least belong to one of the following categories. You must be an investor with a minimum investment of a minimum of 3 million baht invested in a limited or public company in Thailand, a Thai state-issued security corp, Thai State Enterprises Security Corp, or the Thai stock market. A businessman with a registered business in Thailand with a capital of at least 10 million baht for at least 1 year, and have earned at least 50,000 baht per month for 2 consecutive years before applying. An employee who earned at least 80,000 baht per month for 2 consecutive years or filed a tax return for an annual income of 100,000 baht or more for 2 consecutive years, having held work permit for at least 3 consecutive years and worked at your current company for at least 1 year. Married to a Thai national, or a parent or child of a Thai citizen. A student who holds a bachelor's degree or higher education and works in a role that requires you to work in Thailand for at least 3 consecutive years. Unfortunately, India does not offer any retirement or resident visa. And if you're thinking of availing a tourist visa as an alternative, India has a 2-month gap requirement for all tourists seeking to return to the country. Simply put, you must travel out of the country every 6 months and be away for 2 months before coming back. On the brighter side, this might be a good chance for you to visit your home country. However, India's government do appreciate foreign investors. Therefore, a good connection to a well-known foreign investor will give you a great chance of having 5 to 10 years continued stay in India. This is the best option for someone who wants to stay in India for the long term. What are the
Disclaimer: the contents of this article are not to be considered as a legal opinion or tax advice and should not be relied upon as such.
real estate costs? Okay, so, you got your visa, the next question would be, where will you stay? According to costofliving.com, accommodation cost in Thailand is around twice as expensive as India. One-bedroom apartment in Thailand downtown area is at $300.36. It is way more expensive against India's $118.83. Likewise, one-bedroom apartment outside city center costs $191.96 in Thailand compared to India's $75.95. Utilities for two including electric, gas, water, heating in India is definitely more affordable at $26.89 than Thailand's $47.87. That's a total cost of $540.19 in Thailand versus $221.67 in India, giving us a difference of $318.52. So then, as far as these three items are concerned, you will be saving $318.52 per month to be in India, or you will be spending extra $318.52 to be in Thailand. In conclusion, both countries deserve to be in the top countries for a comfortable retirement. But which one is best? That entirely depends on your preference. Please comment down below which country do you find it best to spend your retirement in. And which country do you want me to feature in my next video? Also comment on which category you want me to focus on, or include on my next country comparison. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do like and subscribe. Thank you. It's me, Roni, saying bye for now.